everyone, happy Tuesday. So today is gonna be something different. There was quite a few new makeup items with the new launch, so I'm gonna show you just a quick everyday makeup look with more attention on the eye area. So I have no makeup on right now, but I am gonna go ahead and start with a primer. Something that I have discovered is that since my skin is a lot better and I'm not dealing with acne, I really don't need to do a lot of makeup as far as foundation goes. So I have been experimenting with doing less makeup, especially like on my cheek area and stuff, and I've been really happy with it. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I do that. So could get a little crazy around here because I'm recording this video on a Saturday, so my husband is working downstairs, Monty is doing school, and Gwen and Lori are here with me, so you might hear them throughout the video. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do, so I have primer on my cheeks, and the reason I use primer is amazing to help prep your skin. It also helps smooth your skin and also like plump up your skin so that your makeup doesn't like settle down into your pores. So that is why I love that. And I'm gonna be actually using two different shades of foundation. So Buff is like my winter shade, but I'm not quite that light. And then Fawn would be my summer shade, but I'm not quite that dark, so I'm mixing the two. And it really only takes a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the back of my hand, put a pump there, and then take a pump of Fawn. It's more like a quarter pump, not very much, or half a pump, sorry. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix these together. And you can do this with any, like, you know, you can do this even with powder foundation, like mix two different shades together. And once you know your undertones, so like I know that I'm cool. So, and the reason that is helpful is because then you can mix your cool winter shade and your cool summer shade together, and that'll get your cool spring shade. So anyway, I have this on the back of my hand, and I am going to just be applying it to the areas that I struggle with redness. So right here is where I struggle with redness. So really only, and like a little bit here, and then also in my chin area, and then over in this area as well. And then what I'm gonna do is also apply a little bit just around my nose, and then I'm gonna go in, and I'm actually using our angled blush brush, and I just like this one because it has nice tight bristles, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. And seriously, I just have been loving this method because it allows you to wear very minimal foundation while still kind of evening out your skin tones. So again, just focus on your problem areas. And if you have the right foundation shade, then it won't even look like you're wearing anything. So do you see the difference there in this cheek? And you can still just see the redness over here a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I know a lot of you have children, and so you can drown out that little constant talking noise, right? But I know, like, for people who don't have children, it's really distracting, so hopefully everyone can concentrate. All right. No, you don't need calcium right now. All right, so I feel like I have most of my problem areas covered pretty well. And then, like, I have a little darkness under my eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that foundation and just put it right under my eye area. But I am going to use concealer for above, like on my lids. So I'll show you how I do that here. And this will work as a primer for my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna apply some of this. And this is the medium beige shade, which is a little too dark, as you can see. So I'm just gonna apply like just a dot of the fair nude concealer as well. All right, so now I have my damp beauty sponge. In case you guys don't know, anytime you're using a beauty sponge, you want it damp. So make it wet, wring it out. And then I'm gonna apply this here. The last thing that I'm gonna do as far as like my face area, or for now anyway, is I'm gonna set where I put liquid foundation and concealer with a little bit of my pink veil. So Just something to help it last a little bit longer and also helps my mascara stay in place. Alright, so anyway, Lemongrass Spa came out with a bunch of new eyeshadow colors, and the cool thing is you can now purchase them all individually. Previously they were just in trios, so they came out with a bunch of new colors. The only colors that I have from the new launch are Graceful and Jewel, and I'm only going to be using Graceful in this tutorial, and I have not used any of them before, so you guys will see me test them. And I've never done like a full pink look on my eyes before, so I'm really curious to see how I like this. I'm going to be using Graceful as my crease shade. So I'm going to be taking kind of like a fluffier brush here, this white one. This is a Morphe brush that I like for eyeshadow. Dipping it in here, swirling it around just on the tip here, tapping off the excess. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply just to my crease. So start with little circular motions. Ooh, you guys, I think I'm gonna like this. Just tiny little circles, not a ton of product. And I'm just applying to my brow bone. All right, so now that I have that applied, I am gonna go ahead and do my lid shade. So anytime that you're doing like a 3 eyeshadow makeup look, you wanna use the lightest shade on the lid, the next darker shade in the crease, and the darkest shade right here in the corner, or at least if you're doing the look that I'm doing. And so I'm gonna grab my eyeshadow brush, and I am using the shade Dazzle here. And I'm just gonna apply that right to my lid. All right, so another tip with the lightest shade is you can take a little bit of it, especially with the Dazzle, since it's a pretty light shade. I'm gonna take a little bit and pop it just right in the corner of my eye, just to give it a little bit of a pop there, and then also right here. And same thing, you can take it up against the brows as well, which I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't have my brows done yet. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna do is take just a little bit of product of this shade. This is Bordeaux. So this is a pretty deep, like wine color. I mean, it is very, very pigmented, as you can see. I'm just going to take a teeny tiny bit with this brush. This is also a Morphe brush. Get the tip of my brush in there, and then very firmly tap off the excess. And then I am going to come in right here in the outer V of my eye and accentuate that with the Bordeaux. And again, just tiny little circles. Just staying in the outer fourth of my eye area. But like, I'm barely moving my brush at all. All right, so that is definitely very different for me, and I feel like it needs to be blended out a little bit more. Like I said, you guys are getting like the raw. Never done this particular color before, so I think it just needs to be blended a little bit more. All right, so not bad. I feel like maybe where I am not letting it is probably right here. And to soften it up, you can even take a little beauty sponge and do it like that as well. And then I might go in with this one yet even, and just soften that out. All right. So now that I have that all blended out, it's definitely different for me, but I don't hate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys an eyeliner trick. I actually shared this on my Instagram, but I know not all of you are there. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So I actually have an old eyeliner pencil from Lemongrass Spa. They don't carry eyeliner pencils anymore, which is a bummer. But I have slightly hooded eyes, as you can tell, which means like you cannot see all of my like underneath here when you can't see all of my crease when I open my eye. So there's a certain way that I like to apply my eyeliner, which helps open up my eyes instead of making them look smaller. And that is actually applying my eyeliner underneath my eyelashes, which I'm gonna show you how I do that. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm gonna go down here so you guys can see me. So I actually take my eyeliner pencil and go underneath my eyelashes. It takes a little bit of time to learn this technique, so be patient with yourself. And I actually only apply it to my top. But I know a lot of people like to go and apply it on their bottom ones too, which is totally fine. And then I'm gonna do it on the other side here. I wanna make sure you guys can see here. All right, so before I show you guys the new mascara, oh, don't. What? My daughter just stuck this in her mouth. Before I show you the new mascara, I am gonna go ahead and do my brows. And I like to use our dark brow pomade. And I usually comb them up first with our dual brow brush, which is right here. My little guy is getting tired. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I did dampen my brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that. And then I usually like to wipe off any excess product on the back of my hand. So I'll just go like this, and then I will start filling in. And one thing that I have learned is that first I very, very, very gently line the bottom. I will be right back. I'm gonna put him to bed. All right, got him all tucked in, and I'm gonna show you how I do the rest of it. So I actually like to create like individual hair strokes. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit so that I can see. All right, so I actually like to use individual hair strokes. So I actually take my brush. I wanna go nice and close so you guys can see my nice blemish there. But I like to use individual hair strokes. You guys are also probably gonna notice that I need to pluck / wax / shape my brows, but that's okay. So creating individual hair strokes helps keep my brows look more natural. So I like to point my brush the way that my hair actually grows and just fill in. Such an easy way to fill in your brows. And like I said, it looks so much more natural. All right, so there is the finished look except for mascara. And actually lipstick too, because we have a new lip color. I can't wait to show you. All right, so I thought something fun to try would be to compare the mascara that I used to use all the time, which is the Organic Brown Mascara, and the brand new, this is called our Lash Boost Mascara. So I'm really excited about this stuff. I am loving it. It is black, which I don't normally wear black mascara, but I actually really like this. So I'm gonna do brown on one side, and then I'm gonna do black on the other. And I wanna give a little disclaimer. The lashes on this side of my face curl more than the lashes on this side of my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on this side of my face, and we'll see how it works. All right, here we go. So this is brown mascara going on. So this is the Organic Brown Mascara, and both of our mascaras are colored with coffee extracts, which is really fun. And then I want to show you guys the difference in this wand. Isn't that so cool? Like it has different, like I want to show you, I guess I could show you them side by side to compare. But I just feel like the new Lash Boost one is just great because it grabs more of the shorter lashes, because not all of our lashes are the same length. So I'm gonna go ahead, make sure this has plenty of product on it, and then go ahead and do the other side. All right, so now I have them on both eyes, and I'm really curious. Oops, sorry, I got a little smudge in my right eye there. Can you guys see a difference? So I'm gonna go ahead and look up for you. I personally really prefer the new Lash Boost mascara because, like I said, I don't know, I just feel like it grabs more of my lashes, and I just absolutely love it. And I feel like maybe I could use. All right, so there we go. What do you guys think? Can you see a difference? Love this one, love the brush on this one. It only comes in black, but I really do like that one. Here, don't. All right, last thing I'm gonna show you guys is our brand new Bare lipstick. And you guys, this is such a beautiful color. What? Yeah. So first, I'm gonna show you guys, like, this is just a very pretty neutral color, and it works amazing on all skin types. And I'm going to show you it on my lips, but then I'm also going to show you the way that I also use it. So I like to go out beyond my lips a little bit usually, because I have very thin lips. Ooh, Gwen, no. Just playing my eyeshadow. No. All right, now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I did not add blush yet, and that's what I'm gonna use this for. I'm just gonna add a little bit there to my cheeks. And then I'm gonna take an angled blush brush that I usually use to blend out my blush, and just blend that out. And I love this because I feel like it really, like, using the same lipstick shade on your cheeks as you do on your lips really helps to blend your look together. All right, and then the very last thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply some prebiotic facial mist as a setting spray. And we are good to go. And you guys, I normally feel really stupid in lipstick, and I absolutely love this shade. I just feel like it looks good on so many different people. And so there you have it. Those are the new products. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and all the craziness that it involved. Here. Can you guys see what's happening down there? Anyway, your bonus word for this video is going to be Bare, because that is the shade of that fabulous new lipstick. So send that back to me in a text message all by itself, and that'll enter you into today's giveaway. So, all right, hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow. See ya.